everyone. Thank you for joining us today for the episode. Today we are going to talk about preparing your home for spring if you're thinking about selling the house. So what we typically start getting is people who are just kind of curious of what that looks like if they wanted to list their home in the spring. And they say things like, you know, we probably want you to come out mid-spring and take a look at the house. We're currently working on some big projects. I just want to say that that's kind of the backward way to do it. Now, I know that sounds weird, but hear me out. You should contact your trusted realtor that you are going to interview or possibly work with in the spring and have them come out and look at the home now. The reason for that is so often we find out that the homeowner, the seller, that you've spent time and money on improvements that do not increase the value of the home. And then you've spent this time and money, and then you still have to address additional issues and or give credits for those things to be taken care of. What am I talking about? Here's what I mean. A lot of times homeowners want things to be new and shiny and pretty, but they're not taking care of the items that are rusty, not working, broken, that type of thing. And yes, buyers love the new shiny, but at the end of the day, you're going to get tagged if you've got broken windows, if the hot water heater has rust on it, things like that. Also, keep in mind that you are never going to be able to guess exactly what buyers are wanting or what is going to be in season next spring. So by having the realtors out, you know, in December or January, if you're thinking about listing, we can walk through the home, and even though you think that the countertops are hideous, we may be able to tell you, yes, but they're neutral enough that by painting the walls, that's going to make the home feel fresh and will still keep the home in an affordable price range for a first-time buyer. So again, what we see is we do not want you to go and spend tons and tons of money on expensive appliances. For example, we had a client that put in a $5,500 refrigerator. That was super cool. It had a door for drinks. It had a digital display that you could do your shopping cart on, or your shopping, what is that? Shopping list on, and then you could access it from your phone if you were at the grocery store. Totally cool. And it also would sometimes talk to you. But here's the thing, at the end of the day, guys, that does not increase the value of the home. And to spend $5,500, and my take on that is, I know a lot of you are saying, well, I would just take the fridge with me. Let me tell you, about 50% of these high-end appliances, when you move them, they do not work when you get them to the new location. Everything in there is super calibrated, very, very sensitive, and moving it, you know, movers drop things and jar things and all of that. And so you just kind of want to be mindful of it. But don't go in and purchase the most expensive appliances. Don't go in and try to guess what type of flooring they're going to want. A good luxury vinyl plank is typically going to be across the board, keeping things as neutral as possible. I love a good trend, but in my home, I have no trends. I go for the classic. Why? Because I always resell my homes. And what is in trend now can be very, very dated in 5 to 8 years. Anything beyond 8 years, it's pretty much dated. I've been in my home right at the 6-year mark, and I'm at the stage where there is definitely some touch-up painting and freshening up that I need to do. But the big ticket items, flooring, countertops, those things are pretty much neutral and classic and are going to always somewhat be in style. So before you go and do all of the projects and then call the realtor in the spring to have us come out and look at the home, go ahead and reach out now. This is a service that we offer. It keeps you from spending time and money on things that are not going to increase the home, and helps you know where you should put your energy and to make sure that the home will actually get through the appraisal process with no last-minute surprises. So I hope that helps, and I'd love to hear from you and let me know what projects you're working on to get your home ready for the spring. Thanks, everyone.